What's up, guys? It's your boy Jay, and this is welcome to the first episode of the Shounen Experience podcast. Today, I have a special guest, the great and almighty Ty, and today's topic is the return of Bleach. Ty, I know you have some distinct and hateful verbiage toward Bleach. What are your thoughts?
Hello, YouTube, and was pure cat from Jay. No hate for me, only the truth. Now, beginning with the return of Bleach, as everyone's been anticipating for 8 plus years. There's many things that need to be done for it to be good.
Many.
Starting out with the obvious, the ending. Anyone has been reading anime, watching anime, reading manga, you know an ending has to be legit. Now, hold on now. I'll have people in the comments say, oh, this guy doesn't know Shueisha and Shonen Jump, they're rushing Kubo. Yes, I know. But Kubo could have did what Togashi did for Hunter x Hunter, what Kentaro does for Berserk, went on a hiatus, paused it, gave it to someone else, then came back and finished it. Am I right?
Yeah.
I've been fine with that. Hey, I'd rather take that than have the ending we got. Come on now.
Yeah.
Ichigo stood no chance.
Chance. I
It wasn't even a
read
fight.
that.
It was just his body. It was
But
Ichi's body.
Ty, I've never been like I never realized how bad it was until you told me, and then I read it. I just finished it. That was the worst ending I've ever heard.
And you still don't know how bad it is because you have to reread the final 10 chapters. Then you have to ask the questions of the stuff we didn't see. And then it gets worse because you realize the stuff we needed to see was supposed to be in that arc.
Yes,
And then the more you realize, the more frustrated you get.
that was bad. Oh my!
Like how Uryu's dad and Ichigo's dad did nothing.
They just showed up.
They just showed up, hey,
Oh,
here's.
take this little arrow piece.
Yep. And that's our screen time and the arc's over.
That was bad. Dog, no. I threw my hands up when the two dudes from Fullbring Arc showed up. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. I thought he was dead. Well, both of them technically.
Should have been, but oh my goodness. I wasn't a fan. The rushing was so bad. Either way, even if they restored the sword, he still stands no chance.
He broke.
Base, base. Remember, if anyone has read the final arc, base, beginning arc, Yuha,
Yes.
one shot at Ichigo.
Yep.
It was a wrap. The arc was over. Bleach was done.
Yep.
GG.
That was bad. That was bad. And just I've never. It was like repeated punches at like for the last 10 chapters. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. He broke his sword 3 times. The dude wrote it back with what was his power was to change. It was like they
Come
would.
with a book that he can put his memory or some like whatever his entity within another person's sword or existence, and he can alter what has happened.
I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Then the most egregious part was the dude, and he just got palmed by a kindergartner. Like,
I can't remember that part. It was just so bad. It made no sense. Did he? Because still, we don't even know what that meant. Did he absorb the powers, or did the powers just completely go away?
true. Because he absorbed the Quincy and White, didn't he? Which was confusing. Because why would he absorb White?
Who you are?
Yeah,
I don't even know how if that was possible because I always assumed that what the story told us was a Quincy could do nothing against a Hollow if infected.
true.
So that was my thing. And why didn't Ichigo use his mask the whole arc? Why didn't the visors use their masks the whole arc?
I don't know. I don't know. I
That would have
don't.
did double damage to the Quincy's. Why didn't some of the Shinigami try to get holification? That would have changed
Well,
everything.
technically they did a little bit. Technically they did a little bit.
That was just to get their Bankais back. They didn't really go to their inner world and
Oh yeah.
talk to the Zanpakuto Spear and then the Hollow. And, yeah, they didn't do all that.
Yep.
Why didn't we get a flashback of the first war, 1,000 years ago? A young Yamamoto with some of the captains and the Zero Squad to see how lethal they were. Because it was stated by Yuha that that group back then is stronger than the group we saw in the final arc.
They had to be.
So all the captains, everybody, they're weak compared to what Yuha had to deal with.
Yeah, Unohana. She was she in the first one or no?
Yeah, she's real old. She's like close to Yamamoto's age or something.
I just thought she when she was a thug or she was a violent person. I was like, I did not see that coming at
I
all.
mean, whatever her Bankai could do, still don't get explained. That was insane. Insane.
Yeah, wasn't it blood?
It was blood or organisms, but she killed Kenpachi a couple of times.
True.
So I'm like, okay, she's kind of OP, but Kubo's going to mess it up somehow. And he did.
He sure did. He sure did.
But
Dog. The most egregious
yeah,
part was the most egregious part was it was Jugo and Ishida. Ishida
Ishida should have
turned
been
the
dead when
table.
he was
He
outside.
turned no, but he turned the tables with his script just for Jugo to counter him, even though it would have
It
gone
would
back and
have been a
forth.
never-ending battle. That's how
Yes,
bad it was. Even before he revealed his power, Jugo could have killed him. Should have been killed him.
true.
The advantage was, I mean, you had to look at it. The man couldn't be touched.
It was
He's the man that broke Ichigo's sword beginning of the arc.
yes,
He fodderized pretty much everybody he faced.
yep.
Come
Mm.
on now.
Mm.
In we have to talk about the Zero Squad. They
Yes,
were
pointless,
such a disappointment. I mean,
pointless.
why mention them in the Soul Society arc, the best arc in Bleach, in my opinion?
True.
And when we see these guys, they start out, real cool, fast, strong, intelligent, all this stuff. But when it's time to actually fight and do combat, nothing.
Nah.
Except for Nimaya. To me, he got ripped off big time. He killed everybody.
Yep.
But you know how Yuha Bak is. Oh,
Let me
let's just revive him.
let me open my eyes out. Let me open my eyes.
Yeah, it's over. It's rap. It's rap. It's rap. It was a rap. It was a rap. And Ichibei, to me,
Did all
he
that.
did something to
Yes.
Yuha. But Yuha was like, you took my voice away, my eyesight. Let me just get that back.
Also,
Like, bro,
you took my name.
exactly. I'm like, I don't ever want to hear someone say that this person could beat your watch. Unless they're
Yes.
like dimensional reality warping or whatever,
Mm.
okay, I'll give it to you. But if they're not on his level or more, shut up.
Yeah.
Because in base form, he takes out everybody
Yeah.
except for Yamamoto.
Yep.
That's base. We don't know the full extent of his power because remember, since he's a Quincy, he has to have a Volt standing.
Yep.
Imagine Yuha Bak with the Almighty, Soul King power. Yamamoto's Bankai in his pocket with a Volt standing. And Bleach, I'm telling you, just ended. You watch one. It's over.
Universe is over.
And Kubo knew this. Anyone with a manga-like mentality knows that the villain, in most cases, has to win.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Madara in Naruto. He should have won.
Mm-hmm.
And you watch is 20 times more likely should have won. I mean, when you saw that fight, Ichigo was like a child against a grown man.
He got
nothing he could do.
he got manhandled.
When he broke his sword, I'm like, just end Bleach right here. It's over. Kill Ichigo. Then you watch kills everybody. He merges all the realms, and it's wrap.
Yeah. Dog.
Ichigo goes, and Ichigo's Bankai. Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Big disappointment. A little bit.
So many people thought there was something wrong with the screen when he went Bankai. But nope, Yuha snapped it. And the next panel you see, a big smirk, and he drops the sword.
Yep.
I was like, no,
That was bad.
This can't be real. This can't be real.
The bad
And then
thing.
he took his horn, and you watch didn't move.
Yes.
Didn't move.
A bit.
And then Ichigo got destroyed by those traps. I'm like, watch not even moving, bro. This is disgusting. He's not broken. He's busted. Busted. No one can defeat Watch. He's the strongest in the series. I don't want to hear it.
True.
That he can beat. No, shut up. Shut up. Read it. Tell me who beats this man.
No one.
Who beats him?
No one.
Thank you.
He absorbed
No
Aizen.
one beats him.
He absorbed Aizen, and we don't know what happened with that.
Aizen survived.
Yeah, but how. Well, I don't know. It's just I was just so
And we
disappointed.
still don't know the full extent of Aizen's power because he did get stronger while sitting in the chair for how many years.
What 2000
But
was it 2000 something like
he was
that?
there for a long time. But to me, Aizen should have been fought a fight if they somehow managed to beat Watch, which they wouldn't.
Yep.
But if they somehow did it, Aizen should have been a fight. We should have seen his Bonkai, whatever. Don't see that. Oh, topic on the Bonkais. We don't see a lot of them that
Yep.
we're supposed to see. If anyone knows about the light novels, we do get Shinji's Bonkai, um, Hisagi's Bonkai,
Yeah,
and
I
I
was wondering.
think like one,
Oh yeah, where was
like one or
his?
two more.
Where was his? Because he
Who?
trained for it.
Who?
Hisagi. He trained.
Hisagi's?
He
Well,
trained for it.
Hisagi's Bonkai in the light novel, which you got to check out sometime because it's more lore and Bleach. And honestly, they should do a series on the light novels because they're way better than the final arc and how it went. But this Bonkai has to do with like spiritual pressure
Hmm.
and how it's not really attack based, but it's more stamina wise. Like who's going to run out, him or you?
Mm.
It's like a chain goes around his neck. Then there's a big chain in the sky. It's like a bunch of chains just mixed
Hmm.
together. That's to deal with spiritual pressure, and he doesn't have enough attack power to actually kill you because a battle between Shinigami's battle between spiritual pressure.
Oh yeah, I got one more thing.
Right out to
What happened to
that's
Miracle
it.
Man? What happened to Miracle Man? Because he just grew.
All got absorbed, and that was another terrible part. Miracle Man, the black chicken guy,
Yep.
they couldn't be killed. They were pretty much immortal,
Yes.
invincible. Kubo messed that up. Miracle Man wouldn't die no matter how many times they blew him up,
Yep.
cut him in half. Kenpachi lost nearly every fight. His writing was terrible. And
Yeah.
his Bankai was even worse. He can't use it. And granted, I know people want to say, well, he just got it. Yeah, true.
But
It's true. He did get it. I'll give you that.
it shouldn't
But
be
it was still
damaging.
bad.
It should be damaging you.
Exactly. Well, granted, if you got to remember, Soul Society Arc Ichigo, his spiritual pressure from his Bankai was destroying him. That's why he was slow.
True.
But with Kenpachi, I expected so much more from him. He was one of the five war potential.
Yeah, that was just.
Oh, let's not get started with another great disappointment. Grimjaw.
He what was the point? He
I
just
was hyped when he came back. I'm like, yo, Grimjaw, he gotta have new form. He
he
gotta have all these
he
things.
had nothing. Just then he grabbed the dude's heart to his chest.
He quote unquote killed him, but the man had a Ahu Alakbar moment
True.
and took everybody. He tried to take everybody.
Yeah. And
And Grimjaw did nothing.
yeah, he did nothing practically.
I
That.
wanted him to at least help out Ichigo or maybe fight him at the end, but whatever. Nope.
Hmm. That was just bad.
Holly Bowl is still in the junk dungeon. Nah, that's just a meme, guys. She got rescued.
Did she? Because that we only saw her for one chapter, one page
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, she got rescued. Nelliel rescued everybody. So Kisuke, Grimjaw, all of them are alive in the light novels.
Mm. I just wish Stark was alive. He was my favorite.
Stark is cool. Yeah.
But that was just it was just Ty. I've never been disappointed. Like when I posted all those messages in the group chat in the morning, I know you must have been happy.
I was laughing because of how obvious it was. X was X. He just kept. He was nonchalant about it, like, "Oh, it was bad." No,
No,
no, no.
no,
The
that was
way he did
egregious.
this, it was one of the worst things I've ever witnessed. That's why I never talked good about Bleach. I couldn't have a discussion about someone who loved Bleach. I'm like, no, if you like it, cool, that's you. I'm not gonna harp on you, but personally, me, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. You can't tell me this is a good series. I mean, overall, it was a good series, but the final arc, the most hyped up arc,
Hmm.
Quincy's, the people that are talked about in the series, but we finally see them or some of them,
Hmm.
and it's like ends like that. Come on, bro. You got to go out stronger. There's
Yeah,
so many questions that we still have about the final arc and more.
true. That was
So
just
many things we didn't see
that was just that was just disgusting. I've never been
because
disappointed.
If Shinji went Bankai, he could have turned the tide of the war because his Bankai has like it's like an area effect.
Oh, the was it? He had the whole bunch of what the monsters that was like wrapped up like a mummy, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. His Bankai is really interesting. Though it's in the light novel. I have to go read it, explain it in better detail. But yeah, we learned about his Bankai, uh, Hisagi's, and like one other person. I mean, we
Hmm.
don't get stuff on Ikitake, man. He was a cool character in
Yes.
Bleach.
He was kind of like a
You
waste,
know,
honestly.
he was a waste. He was dual wielded. He had a lot of spirit suppressor, even
Mm-hmm.
confirmed by I think it was Kiraku. They had like the most of all the captains
Yeah,
possibly,
yeah.
which is insane. He's one of the oldest captains. He had the left or right hand Soul King on his back. I'm like, come on, this Bankai gotta be crazy.
It was. Oh,
Lightning and water.
yes. That's a.
Imagine what Bankai would have been.
Yeah, that would have been nasty. That would have been
I
nasty.
mean, it was there was so much potential in that arc that maybe since the Quincy's did overwhelm them in reasons, they had like 1,000 years of researching, spying, and
Mm-hmm.
all this stuff on the Shinigami. That what if the Shinigami actually did what Ichigo did? Because you remember how in the Aizen battle, his dad, which still isn't explained, told him, "Oh, this is how you become one with your sword. You just do this in the dimension they were at. You train in the inner world against your sword. You accept your sword,
Yeah,
and then you become one with your sword." That never comes up again. We never see that in the series again.
true.
And how did he know that?
Horrible writing.
The horrible writing is putting it nicely.
Mm, mm. So I threw my hands up in the air out of disgust. I was like, hold up.
I mean, I was laughing. I mean, if anyone knows King of Lightning, you know he's one of the best anime YouTubers of all time. I don't care who you mention. He's one of the top five, and he does not have enough subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
He should have at least 500K, if not more. The
Mm-hmm.
man has pure knowledge on it.
Yep.
He has it all. I mean, my goodness, his reviews on Bleach were phenomenal.
I watched
I
the
mean, if
video.
you wanted to laugh, if you wanted to just burst out in laughter and pretty much hear what you've been saying, King of Lightning was the guy.
Yep.
His rants were phenomenal, especially if you didn't like Fairy Tale. That's the guy you want to go to to hear
I
about
remember
Bleach.
that. I saw one. It was about Sting. He got pissed at Sting.
You have to see the one on the final battle against Acnologia. I mean,
How I
that's when I said Fairy Tale is one of the worst animes of all time.
I still gotta finish it. I'm still gonna finish it. I haven't continued.
One of the worst animes of all time. It was like they stood no chance against him in his base form, man.
Mm-hmm.
BS. It's the trend nowadays. Bleach. I mean, I never liked Fairy Tale, but that's another one of them. Naruto was the trend. The ending wasn't,
Yeah,
really any
Kaguya.
flavor.
Kaguya was. I was like, what was?
Lore wise, I still wasn't a fan, but it was okay because then we learned about the Otsutsuki. Well, we knew about them, but we learned about the Otsutsuki, how they're going to be coming to Earth, and
Mm-hmm.
then stuff with Boruto or whatever.
Yeah,
But I mean, my goodness.
it was bad.
But overall, my expectations for the Bleach return, if I even watch, is keep the beginning of the arc the same. I mean, the Quincy's come in, they do damage. They can't steal Uchiho's Bankai,
Yep.
back and forth, back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Mid to end, many things have to be changed. Certain
Yes.
fights, don't drag it on. Give us some flashbacks, like the first war,
Yep.
stuff on Quincy. That's cool. Have the Zero Squad do something, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Ichigo and Uryu's dad do something.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta see what Ichigo's Bankai could do. I mean, my goodness.
Honestly, the only way I still don't understand. Even I played Jump Force the other day. I still don't understand his powers.
So
Ichigo's.
the smaller sword, the dagger or whatever, I
Mm-hmm.
think that's his Quincy side. And then the bigger sword is Shinigami and Hollow side. Because Shinigami and Hollows can mix.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much, white is his Zanpakuto. Now, somebody may be saying, oh, how is that possible? Hollow can't be his Zanpakuto. Someone needs to go read the light novels, because it's possible.
It is possible.
It is very possible. And
Oh,
Ichigo's not the only one to have that.
and one more problem I had. Where the heck was Ichigo's bow?
He never manifested it. He never used too much of his Quincy side.
The funny thing, I feel like he could have turned two of his swords into a bow.
That'd been cool.
It's possible, honestly.
It definitely is.
Mm.
I mean, there's so much with Ichigo because he is my favorite character. But there's so much with him. He was supposed to be one of the strongest supposed to have all these abilities and moves because he trained and worked for it. He knew about himself.
Hmm.
It just didn't happen. I mean, a lot of people don't know this. Ichigo is actually royalty.
I never knew that.
His dad, his last name was Shiba, and Shiba was one of the great four noble clans.
Hmm. I did
So
not.
Ichigo technically is a royal bloodline, and he was related to Kyan. You remember the guy Rukia was in league with?
Kyan.
Remember the spotter she fought?
Oh, the two little what was the little meatball brains that was in the
Well,
thing?
not them, but the face they had.
It was. I
He
know
was part of the
it was
Bleach
the long.
Clan.
It was the long hair dude, right?
No, he didn't have long hair. He kind of looked like Ichigo if he had purple hair.
Let me look up a picture real quick. Kyan. Cause I can't remember.
Kyan Shiba.
Kyan. Let's see. Kyan. I keep on putting an L. Kyan Shiba. Dang it. I'm not a speller though.
Kaien.
Yep. Shiba. Espada.
Now, the face they have was the guy that Rukia was in the same squad with on the Ukitake. He was part of Shiba clan too.
Oh,
So pretty much,
him. Oh,
yeah.
okay, yes.
So pretty much, him, Ichigo, and their dad are all related.
Really? Oh, I did not know
And
that.
Ganju, and the female with Ganju. That they're all related to Ichigo.
Oh, okay. I did not. Oh, okay.
Yeah, more about the Bleach lore.
Interesting.
I mean, the light novels they explain more about the noble clans and how they're actually corrupt. But yeah, I mean, there's so much to do in that arc. I'm still just ashamed.
Yeah, now that I'm looking at the picture, it does look like Ichigo.
Yep, just each go with a different hairstyle and color.
Too bad he's dead.
Yeah, yeah, unfortunately.
Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, here's one thing about the freaking the Thousand Year Blood War arc. What was Koryaku's assistant name?
Nanao or something?
Nanao. So yeah, I don't get her family sword. Is that just basically like a full counter with a full counter ability? I think, or I still don't
It can
understand.
only work. It can only work against gods. It can't work against like other Shinigamis.
Oh, so just a one shot. Okay.
Yeah, and it was really just what a coincidence type thing.
Hmm.
That's bad writing right there because why would it take why that specific moment or that specific fight that sword just magically appeared?
It's like Shunsui had that thing on him at all times.
Exactly. Oh, since we're fighting against the god and your sword passed down to your family can deflect a god's powers,
Hmm.
here, use it. That's bad writing. Stop.
Yeah, really bad. Mm.
And then Wambisuke, he's alive.
The one I got for the One Beast.
You
Which
don't
one?
remember him?
One Beast. My memory.
He was pretty savage in the Aizen War.
One Beast. Oh, One Beast.
Easily. He had the long hair, yellow. Well,
Oh, oh, yeah, the one that got the hole in his chest.
yeah, he had the weight powers.
Oh yeah, he had the freak. He got the hole in his chest, the hole in his side, a hole lung missing, still alive.
The hole in his body, like you could see the moon if you look through.
That I don't know how he's
When he
alive.
came back, I'm like, oh, he must have achieved Bankai too. That's how bad the writing was.
Shit, I don't know who's gonna fix him.
I mean, I speculate Maury, the scientist captain, who
Yeah.
is very underrated. I'm
Yes.
telling you now, he's one of the top 10. Well, not top 10, but me top 5, just because his intellect is insane.
Yeah.
I don't know how he managed to beat Pranita, but he did it. It was a very tough battle, but he was clutch. He was clutch.
Pernada would get so pissed at Mayuri.
Yeah, yeah. Because he was literally fighting something that evolves every minute. That's a
Yep.
very tough thing to beat.
Yep. And he was the right hand of Rio.
So can your Rio.
Yeah. Mm. That was just bad writing, Ty. I don't know.
I mean, it gets worse when you ask the questions to the answers you'll never get.
I would just.
Because Bleach lore is so much, and then they have the Burn the Witch, which I don't even care about. Like it's
I haven't
because
read it.
we don't really have too much world building in Bleach, but
Mm,
we don't see other parts of the world that may have other,
true.
Quincy's or Shinigamis, West Soul Society, whatever that is. We don't see none of this stuff.
Oh
So
yeah,
why bring it up now?
West of Soul Side. I forgot about that.
Like I don't care about that stuff. Two female characters, I don't care about that stuff.
Hmm.
No, you focus on the main lore.
Yes.
Like fix your story, bro. Like your rep is really shot. Like nobody talking about Bleach. Like I mean they are now because it's coming back after 8 years of crying. But nobody. It wasn't in the Shonen Jump magazines. You didn't see it in the top 50. No one cared. That's how
Yeah.
bad it was. I discarded Bleach. It was done. People were burning the books, all the sales. Nobody cared. Nobody
Hmm.
cared.
That was just. I didn't
And
read.
I used to really like Bleach because the fighting, the training, the lore it was so cool. It was different. It
Yeah.
had some elements of Yu Yu Hakusho, but I was fine with that.
Yeah.
But my goodness, after the Eisen arc kind of plummeted
Yeah. I'm still pissed
because
about.
Fullbringer
Todd,
was
Let me explain this. Let me explain this part. I was
all
so
right.
pissed when I watched at the end. I was so pissed. So you tell me you just had to stab him with a sword with spiritual pressure. Just that's all you had
Pretty
to
much.
do.
That's what the whole arc was. I tried to explain this to X, but he wasn't buying it. And someone else, some other guy in the chat before on the stream.
Hmm.
That's literally all you had to do. We didn't have to go through all that
That was stupid. I was so
because at
mad.
the end, lo and behold, what did they do? They fused spiritual pressure in the sword and stabbed him.
Yep.
So you're telling me if each Rukia just did what she did in episode 1,
Hmm.
he just got his powers back. Dun, 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 dun.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Telling you, man.
That.
I noticed these trends because I haven't seen as much anime and manga as Kenny Lightning, but I've seen a fair share. I analyze the stuff, and you point out the good, you point out the bad, and overall you make your own decision.
Oh, this is the.
My goodness,
This is
was
the.
that a bad fight?
This
You
is
know what this?
this was the first time I've read something. I was like, oh my, and I'm only 4 years in. Only 4 years in.
Welcome, welcome,
That was bad. That was bad. Mm,
welcome.
mm, mm.
My goodness. I mean, with Naruto, it was bad, but it wasn't as bad as Bleach. I
Yes.
mean, my goodness, multiple chapters. I mean, me and a
Yes.
friend, we used to talk about these, like how bad it's gonna get. Should we even continue reading? Like, because
I know. I know. 2016, you was disgusted.
2016, bro, Bleach wasn't even in my head. I was done once it ended. I'm like, I didn't even know what Bleach was.
But you said
Like, I
2016.
never
But
saw it. I just kind of wiped it out of my memory.
okay.
That's how bad it was.
Oh my.
My hero came through and all these new animes. I checked them out. Bleach was nowhere in my brain.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay, Ty. What are the things that need to be fixed for it to regain its greatness?
The ending has to be fixed. It's a must. If it doesn't, it's still bad. I don't care how good Kubo and the animation makes it. It's still bad. And the reason I say it's still bad is because the story won't make sense. Literally,
Mm.
I tell you this as a fact, and I will debate anybody that wants to get in the live stream later on in the future. I will debate you
Mm-hmm.
and tell you that Yuha Bach could not be defeated. I will debate you for hours,
Mm-hmm.
and I will end up winning. I'm calling this now. I want all the smoke. I'm telling you, he cannot be beaten. When
Mm-hmm.
you break down all his abilities, who matches up with him?
Nobody. He had every Quincy ability. No one.
Exactly. He had his own abilities, the Almighty, which is broken. Then you got to factor in he may have a Vault standing, so that's even more power.
Yeah.
Yamamoto's Bankai in his pocket.
Yep.
He can absorb Ichigo's power, so whatever he gets from that. He had Soul King's powers, and
Mm-hmm.
then he has A through Z Quincy powers. Who's
Mm-hmm.
beating him? I really need to know.
No one.
I would hope there's no dummy out there who thinks you are to be beaten in Bleach. In the
Ty.
Bleachverse.
Unless there was like some Supreme Ryu, then this in the world. Just he might as well just erase the universe.
Exactly. Other things that need to be fixed. If the visors could do something, that would be cool. Some of them have Bankais. Let's see him, especially Shinji's, because he could actually change the battle
Hmm.
because his has an area effect.
Yep.
Um, Ichigo at least brings out the hollow. I wasn't a big fan of the one horn and the one side
Yep.
face thing he had. I was like, no, just get the mask.
Yeah.
Get the mask. Gets the original. What we all grew up watching.
Or even Vasto
Um,
Lord.
or at least bring White back because we don't ever see him again.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't get to talk to him, nothing.
White was dope.
Uh, exactly, he was like the strongest Hollow to ever. He's one of the strongest Hollows to ever exist. Um, Aizen Bankai, Ishin, and whatever Ryu's dad name is, they got to do something. Besides, oh, here's the arrow. No, you have to do something. I need you to do something. I need you to fight. I need to learn more about Ichigo's dad. What is his full power? He had a Bankai, but we never get to see it because Aizen like destroyed his backbone.
Hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
his ability was burned in Getsu, so he was a fire type.
Yep.
Um, I mean, we need the complete, if it's possible, we need the full first war. The first war, a young Yuha and a young Yamamoto. Let's see it.
Hmm.
Because it was stated that I think the war ended immediately or really fast because Yamamoto went in the Bankai. So we don't know how his Bankai was 1,000 years ago.
Hmm. Oh yeah, true. I love his Bankai though. Four. It has four. What four?
Four different abilities.
And just got cut in half after just showing it off. Mm.
Granted, he pretty much he didn't know he was fighting the clone. That was his thing. But
Yeah.
granted, you got to give it up to Yuha Bach for coming up with a plan like that.
True. True.
That man is intelligent.
Was wasn't what it was still rated Y, right? It was two of them, right?
They're twins.
Okay.
It's like Lloyd, Royd, and Royd. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one of them could like mimic memories, and the other one can mimic like your physique
Hmm.
and your memories. I think, or your
Yeah.
abilities.
Yeah.
Pretty OP powers, but you know
Yeah.
how Quincy were. Um, what else could be changed? I'm still thinking. We just need more lore, more stuff about the Quincy's. Each goes full blatant power.
Yep.
The visors must do something. If the Zero Squad's just going to get destroyed again, let them get destroyed. Whatever.
Hmm.
And most importantly, the ending. The ending. The ending must. It is a must. It's essential. Essential that gets fixed.
Hmm. I agree. That was just bad.
And I still don't believe they can beat your watch, even if they fix it and make it look good. It's just
Yeah.
he just can't lose. He just doesn't lose. How do you beat a guy that can see not only the past, the present, and the future?
But
And
change
if
it.
you manage to beat him, he can change that possibility or reality that you beat him.
Yep.
So if you even kill him, he can change that, bro. You can't beat this guy
Not at all.
with Soul King power. That he's pretty much untouchable. Come on.
True. Mm. Anything else,
I
Ty?
know, I know. It sounds like I'm a hater in this little discussion, but no, I really liked Bleach, and there were some things in the final arc I was hyped for. Like when we see what's his name, Komamoro's second
Yes.
Bankai,
Yeah.
that was cool.
Yeah. Without armor, yeah, that was dope.
Unfortunate because yeah, it was unfortunate with his fate that he remains a fox or a dog for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Like now he was, but that was cool. When the Quincy first showed up, that was cool. Added a bunch of terror,
Yep.
suspense. That was cool. Uh, there were some other things in the arc that I liked. You know, the
The
Grammy Kapachi fight, even though it
Yep.
was kind of
Yep.
stupid with Grammy, I
Yep.
like Kapachi, giving it his all. That was nice. When Ichigo comes back, that's dope.
Hmm.
He destroys like four Quincy's in one go. To me, they're lucky Ichigo went to Hueco Mundo
Hmm.
in the
Yep.
beginning because
Yeah.
they know they couldn't handle him one on one. And to me, Ichigo was with the Society when they first had the battle.
Yep.
It'd been harder for the Quincy's to beat him
Mm,
because with Ichigo they can't steal his Bankai,
yep.
and that speed is insane, and he has power.
Mm,
You had the Hollow Mask, yeah, Quincy's gonna have a rough time.
yeah. Mm. I just hope it gets fixed because that was like a first. That was just I've never been. I feel like I got punched 10 times straight in the arm.
I mean, if it's still not fixed, as again, everything negative I said about Bleach is true. Because then they'll be showing you, the anime only, who've never seen it, that I was correct. Am I hyping myself up? Am I being self righteous? No, no. But I'm calling it as I read it and
Hmm.
saw it. It was bad, and that's putting it nicely. Because I don't know if children are watching, but that was bad.
Yeah.
You know, but even and still, do I hate Bleach? No, I just won't care for it unless they do a Hell arc or the light novels. Because the light novels to me is really interesting. It's digging deep into the Bleach lore, stuff we don't even know about, possible new villain with a different army. You know, some certain characters are back, like Grimjow's back, Neliel's back,
Yep.
Bargon's back. Uh, there's so many different things. The who, what's his name? Ginjao's back, Shimashima's back.
Yep.
All these different people were back. Ichigo's fighting somebody. We don't know who. I mean, so many things they can do.
Hmm. That would just it. I just hope it get fixed because I enjoyed the beginning. It was just the end really got me.
The beginning is what is going to catch every anime only when they see it. It
Then
literally is. And that's what caught me. You know,
then a truck hits you.
not even a truck. It was multiple jabs and stabs. You know,
Yep.
you could literally see it wasn't getting good. It wasn't gonna get any good. It was only gonna get worse.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Ichigo literally gave up.
Yes, he said no more. I
He
can't do
never
it.
did that even against Fukiora, who literally killed him.
Yes,
Put a hole in his chest.
he said I can't do it. He's too strong. I tap out.
He said, he said, I can't win. It's over. I'm like, yes, Ichigo, I agree with you. It is over. It's a wrap. You're done. Bleach is over. Yuha wins, as I predicted and said, just like millions of others.
Then Yuha gets palmed. He comes back, gets sliced in half. Then it just ends abruptly and skips to the rest. And skips to the like what 10 years later, or was it something like
Yeah,
that?
10 years later, because he's 27.
Yep.
And then his son's a Shinigami. Then Renji and Rukia's daughter's a Shinigami. And then they're going to do Bleach Next Generations, and I'm not going to watch.
It'd be interesting. Well, you're not gonna watch Seven
I'm not a
Deadlies.
fan of this next generation stuff. It's a trend.
I
And the
mean,
reason it's the trend is because of the newer people coming into anime. They don't understand these things.
I mean, I mean,
Because
Seven
then
Deadly
if you do
Sins. So
Boruto Next Generations, then whatever Boruto's son is Next Generations, and the same old, same old, same old.
then Seven Deadly Sins with
And Seven Deadly Sins is one of the worst things to watch and read. I'm calling it right now. If anyone's reading it, you better stop because the end is trash.
it was bad.
It's really bad. No one dies except Escanor. Spoilers alert. Sorry.
Mm, mm-mm. Ty, you got anything left to say?
uh, this was a good discussion. Hopefully, no one is salty, upset, maybe even agreed with me about the things said about Bleach and some other stuff. But I want to see Bleach do good. It's been 8 years. Well, 4 for me for reading it, but 8 for anime only. I want to see it do good. I want to see it be better than what I read. And we don't only just talk about Bleach on this channel. We talk about My Hero. We talk about Black Clover.
Yep. What Ty you say there? Well, if you like the video, like and subscribe.